Welcome to Dime In with Musical Theatre. Today we are deep diving into the fabulous world of kinky boots. We will embrace the power of high heels, sassiness, and everything delightfully kinky. I'm your host Gary, who's here to make you laugh, dance, maybe even slip into some fabulous footwear yourselves. Now, before we strut down this glittery path together, let's make sure we're all on the same page. We're talking about a musical so sassy it could rock your world harder than a pair of stilettos on a cobblestone street. Kinky Boots isn't just about shoes. No. It's about empowerment, friendship, and the magic that happens when fabulousness meets leather and glitter. It's like the Wizard of Oz had a wild night out with RuPaul, and boy did they bring their A game. So, my fellow fabulous friends, whether you're a die-hard Kinky Boots fan or someone who's just discovering the magic for the first time, join me as we journey together through laughter, heartache, and the incredible power of musical theatre. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Now, let's embrace our fabulous selves and dance through the story of Kinky Boots one high-heeled step at a time. Now, buckle up, boot lovers, because we're going to dive deep into the dazzling plot of Kinky Boots, the musical that proves fabulousness knows no bounds. Picture this. It all starts in the heart of Northampton, England, a town known more for its cobblers than for its excitement. But that's all about to change when a twist of fate leads our hero, Charlie Price, on a journey that will take him from boring shoes to the glittery world of kinky boots. Charlie, our unlikely protagonist, he's a down-to-earth guy who's just inherited his father's failing shoe factory. Sounds thrilling, right? Well, hold on to your heels, because things are about to get wild. Just when Charlie is ready to give up and close shop, in walks the fabulous Lola, a diva like no other, in need of some special footwear to support her unique lifestyle. Lola is not your average damsel in distress. No. She is a sensational drag queen with legs that could go on for days and a personality as fierce as her fashion sense. Charlie and Lola hatch a plan to save the factory by creating a line of custom kinky boots designed to withstand the fabulousness of the drag queen community. And let me tell you, these boots are not your everyday footwear. No. We're talking heels so high they can practically touch the stars. They're sparklier than a disco ball and tougher than a biker gang. These boots were made for strutting, honey. As Charlie and Lola work side by side, they face a whirlwind of challenges, from skeptical factory workers to tight deadlines, and even a visit from a snooty shoe designer named Don. But with a little bit of determination, a touch of glitter, and a whole lot of heart, they're ready to take the world by storm, one fabulous stomp at a time. Along the way, we meet a colourful cast of characters who add their own flair to the story. We have the lovable Lauren, a factory employee with a crush on Charlie, who's just as charming as she is clumsy. And let's not forget the sassy, no-nonsense factory workers who start off skeptical, but soon find themselves embracing their inner fierceness, strutting their stuff in those kinky boots like nobody's business. As the factory races against the clock to prepare for the Milan Shoe Fair, tensions rise, secrets are revealed, emotions run high. Will Charlie and Lola's unconventional partnership bring success to the struggling factory? Will they overcome their differences and find common ground in their shared love of fabulous footwear? Well, you'll have to find out for yourselves. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Oh, and did I mention the toe-tapping musical numbers? From The Sex is in the Hill to Not My Father's Son. Get ready to dance, to sing, maybe even shed a tear or two. This musical is a roller coaster of emotions, with enough glitter to put a unicorn to shame. So, my dear listeners, join me on this hilarious, heartfelt, and highly fashionable journey as we unwrap the layers of Kinky Boots, a tale of self-discovery, acceptance, and the power of fabulous footwear. From humble beginnings to standing ovations on Broadway, this show will inspire you to embrace your inner diva, step into your fabulousness, and strut through life like there's no tomorrow. Now, get ready to take a trip through time and witness the incredible journey of Kinky Boots, from its humble beginnings to becoming a Tony Award-winning sensation. That's right, we're diving into the development timeline of this fabulous musical that will have you singing, dancing, and maybe even strutting your stuff in your own pair of Kinky Boots. So, our story begins in the early 2000s when a brilliant idea sparked in the minds of two creative powerhouses: the iconic songwriter Cyndi Lauper and the acclaimed playwright Harvey Fierstein. Can you imagine the hilarity and fabulousness that must have ensued in their brainstorming sessions? Well, they hatched a plan to adapt the heartwarming British film Kinky Boots into a toe-tapping, high-heeled extravaganza. With their creative juices flowing, the vision taking shape, the next step was finding the perfect team to bring this dazzling concept to life. Enter director and choreographer extraordinaire Jerry Mitchell, who waved his magic wand and joined forces with Cyndi and Harvey to create a musical that would make audiences go wild. Oh, and let's not forget about the fabulous book by Harvey, who wrote it himself. He poured his heart and soul into crafting a story that combined laughter, love, and the power of acceptance. It's like the recipe for the most delicious campy cake you could ever imagine. Now, with the dream team assembled, it was time to put pen to paper and create the unforgettable songs that would have audiences singing along for years to come. Cyndi Lauper, the queen of pop, with a dash of quirkiness, crafted an incredible score that captivated the essence of the characters, the humour, and the soul-stirring emotions that make Kinky Boots shine. As the music soared and the script sparkled, the next step was to test the waters and see if this fabulous creation would captivate audiences. So, in 2012, Kinky Boots made its world premiere in Chicago, when it strutted onto the stage with all the confidence of a supermodel at Fashion Week. And let me tell you, my friends, the response was electric. It's safe to say that Chicago wasn't ready for the fierce storm of fabulousness that hit it. The audience was on their feet, clapping, cheering, and shouting, "Bravo!" louder than a drag queen at a lip sync battle. The show was an absolute sensation. Riding high on the wave of success, Kinky Boots sashayed its way to the bright lights of Broadway in 2013, where it became the talk of the town faster than you can say sequin stilettos. The Marquee Theatre was transformed into a magical world of shoes, laughter, and self-discovery. And let me tell you, Broadway had never seen anything quite like it. But the journey didn't stop there. Kinky Boots captured the hearts of theatre lovers around the globe, strutting its stuff in London's West End, Australia, and even on national and international tours. It became a worldwide sensation, leaving a trail of fabulousness in its wake. And let's not forget the icing on the cake, the Tony Awards. Kinky Boots danced away with 6 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, proving that a story about acceptance, love, and the power of fabulous footwear could not only entertain, but also touch the hearts of audiences far and wide. It's safe to say that Kinky Boots has left a legacy, inspiring countless people to embrace their uniqueness and strut through life with confidence. It's a show that reminds us all that no matter who we are or what shoes we wear, we have the power to shine. So let's raise our heels in celebration of the incredible development timeline of Kinky Boots, from an initial spark of inspiration to its triumph on Broadway and beyond. This musical has taken the world by storm, leaving a trail of glitter, laughter, and acceptance in its wake. Now, let's dig deep into the key themes of the sensational musical that is Kinky Boots. So get ready to uncover the glittery layers of this toe-tapping extravaganza and discover the profound messages hidden beneath those fabulous heels. Let's start with a theme that hits close to home for many of us: the power of acceptance. Kinky Boots reminds us that it is not the shoes we wear or the paths we choose that define us, but rather how we embrace and celebrate our true selves. It's a story of breaking free from societal expectations, stepping out of the box, and strutting through life with unapologetic confidence. But let's face it, life is too short to wear boring shoes. So, whether you're in stilettos, sneakers, or even fuzzy bunny slippers, Kinky Boots encourages us all to embrace our uniqueness and shine like the fabulous stars we are. But wait, there's more. Another key theme in Kinky Boots is the celebration of diversity. The show reminds us that our differences are not something to be feared or hidden, but rather cherished and celebrated. Just like the dazzling array of boots in the factory, the characters in Kinky Boots come from different backgrounds with their own stories and struggles. Yet they learn to come together, support one another, and create something magical. It's like a fashionable melting pot of fabulousness. And who doesn't love a little sparkle, sass, and acceptance in their lives? Now, let's talk about the transformative power of friendship. Kinky Boots shows us that true friendship can work wonders. When Charlie and Lola join forces, they discover that they are stronger together than they could ever be alone. Through their unlikely bond, they not only save the shoe factory, but also learn valuable lessons about empathy, understanding, and the beauty of standing up for what you believe in. It's like a friendship that's as solid as the heel on a well-crafted boot. And trust me, dear listeners, it's a friendship that will make your heart soar. Last, but certainly not least, let's not forget the theme of self-discovery. Kinky Boots invites us to explore our own desires, dreams, and passions. It encourages us to shed our fears and step into the spotlight with confidence, embracing the truest versions of ourselves. It's like a fabulous journey of self-exploration, where we find the courage to break free from the chains of conformity and dance to the rhythm of our own hearts. So, as we wrap up this part, let's take a moment to celebrate the key themes of Kinky Boots: acceptance, discovery, friendship, self-discovery, diversity. These themes intertwine to create a magical tapestry that reminds us to embrace our uniqueness, support one another, and step into our own fabulousness. Now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to groove and sing along, because we're diving into the sensational music of Kinky Boots. We're going to explore the toe-tapping beats, the show-stopping numbers, and the fabulous musicality that make this musical a true auditory delight. So, let's start with the infectious melodies that will have you humming along for days. From the moment the first note hits your eardrums, you know you're in for a treat. Picture this. The iconic Just Be, a powerful anthem that encourages us to embrace our true selves and live fearlessly. And who can resist the infectious energy of Everybody Say Yeah, a toe-tapping bop that will have you dancing in your seat? But there's more. We can't forget the heartwarming ballads that tug at our heartstrings. Songs like Not Not My Father's Son, a powerful and emotional exploration of identity and acceptance. And The History of Wrong Guys, a hilarious and relatable ode to those of us who always seem to find ourselves attracted to the wrong people. But the musical goodness doesn't stop there. We have the show-stopping numbers that will have you on the edge of your seat. Just imagine pulsating energy of Sex is in the Hill, a sassy and electrifying showcase of Lola's larger-than-life personality. And let's not forget Land of Lola, an empowering and triumphant anthem that will have you feeling like you can conquer the world in your fiercest pair of boots. And did I mention the fabulous finale? Raise You Up, Just Be reprise. It's a breathtaking fusion of the show's major themes, leaving you feeling uplifted and inspired to live your life authentically. And we can't overlook the hidden musical gems scattered throughout the show. Keep your ears perked up because there are playful nods to iconic songs and musical styles woven into the fabric of the score. From the Motown-inspired Take What You Got to the disco-infused In This Corner, these clever references add an extra layer of delight for music enthusiasts. It's like a fashionable treasure hunt. So be sure to listen closely and let the music sweep you away on a journey of glitter, laughter, and self-discovery. So, my toe-tapping audience, join me in celebrating the melodic wonders of Kinky Boots. From the infectious melodies of Just Be and Everybody Say Yeah, to the heartfelt ballads of Not My Father's Son and The History of Wrong Guys, this musical score is a feast for the ears and a celebration of the power of music to uplift our spirits and ignite our souls. Now we're going to dive into the critical reception and accolades for this sensational musical. So get ready to hear about the rave reviews, the shiny trophies, and the moments that made critics swoon in their stilettos. Now, let's start with the critical reception. So, picture this. A wave of praise washing over the theatre community like a glittery tsunami. From the moment Kinky Boots strutted onto the stage, it captured the hearts of critics far and wide. They hailed it a groundbreaking, toe-tapping extravaganza that defied expectations and lifted spirits higher than a pair of platform boots. It's like the critics were sprinkling glitter from their pens. The New York Times proclaimed it a joyous celebration of self-acceptance and diversity, while Variety declared it a burst of infectious energy that will leave you grinning ear from ear. Even the most hardened theatre critics couldn't resist the infectious charm and heartwarming messages of Kinky Boots. So let's talk about the accolades. Kinky Boots sashayed its way into the hearts of award-giving bodies like a diva on a catwalk. It swept through the Tony Awards, capturing the crown with a staggering 6 wins, including Best Musical, Best Score, and Best Choreography. It was like a glitter explosion. The musical's creator, Cyndi Lauper, made history as the first woman to win the Tony Award for Best Score. And those fabulous performers? Well, they were showered with accolades too, earning nominations and wins for their extraordinary talents. Oh, And did I mention the enthusiastic standing ovations that became a regular occurrence during Kinky Boots? Audiences couldn't help but rise to their feet, clapping and cheering as the final curtain fell. It was like a collective outpouring of love and appreciation for the magic unfolding before their eyes. It's like the theatre transformed into a fabulous party, confetti raining down, audience members dancing in the aisles, and critics reluctantly joining in on the celebration. Because, let's face it, even the toughest critics couldn't resist the infectious joy and uplifting spirit of Kinky Boots. So, my applaud-worthy audience, let's rise our heels and toast the critical reception and accolades of Kinky Boots. From the glowing reviews that showered it with praise to the shiny trophies that adorned its shelf, this musical was a true darling of the theatre world, leaving a trail of glitter and laughter and acceptance wherever it went. And that's a wrap, my fabulous friends. We've journeyed through the sparkling world of Kinky Boots, and I hope you've had as much fun as I have. So before we say our goodbyes, let's have some final thoughts for all you die-hard fans out there. If you found yourself grinning from ear to ear, dancing in your living room, or belting out the catchy tunes of Kinky Boots, then congratulations, you're officially a member of the Glitterati. Embrace your love for this musical like Lola struts down a runway, and let it be a reminder that we should all celebrate our individuality and rock our own fabulous boots, no matter what they may be. So, keep shining, keep being true to yourself, and never be afraid to kick up your heels and dance to the beat of your own drum. Kinky Boots has shown us the power of acceptance, love, and the magic of a good pair of shoes. Now, go out there and strut your stuff. But before we part ways, a quick reminder. If you've enjoyed this episode of Dime In with Musical Theatre, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the podcast and spread the word like a fabulous rumour in the theatre district. And don't forget, I want to hear from you. Drop me a message, a tweet, a comment, or a carrier pigeon with your ideas for future episodes. Is there a musical you want me to rave about? A topic you'd love me to dive into? Let me know, and together we can keep the party going. Maybe we'll explore the glitz and glamour of Chicago, or the magical wonders of Wicked. The possibilities are endless, as are the sequins in Lola's wardrobe. So, my toe-tapping audience, thanks for joining me on this fabulous journey into the world of Kinky Boots. Remember to keep strutting, keep shining, and keep embracing your own unique sparkle. Until next time, my darlings, stay fierce, stay fabulous, and always let the music guide you on your journey.